UTI stands for urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infections refer to those infections which affect the organs of the urinary tract. The urinary tract is divided into two parts. 1. Upper urinary tract. This refers to the kidneys and the ureter. Infections of the upper urinary tract are less common but more severe than those of the lower urinary tract. 2. Lower urinary tract. This refers to the bladder and urethra. Infections of the lower urinary tract are more rampant than those of the upper urinary tract. Urinary tract infections could lead to the inflammation of parts of the various organs that make up the urinary tract. There are some signs and symptoms that could be used to identify a urinary tract infection. Some of these signs and symptoms include discomfort while urinating, pain in the lower abdomen and back, change in the color of urine, change in the smell of urine, and presence of blood in the urine, hematuria. On average, UTIs can last for about a few days to about a week. The discomfort caused by UTIs makes it important to prevent them, or at least find remedies to quell these symptoms. Fortunately, there are some home remedies that can be used for urinary tract infections. All these home remedies are what we'll be discussing in today's video. Now let's get started. Home remedies for UTI. 1. Drink lots of water. This is one of the most remarkable home remedies for urinary tract infections. Drinking water helps to remove the microorganisms which may be responsible for urinary tract infections. Also, dehydration can jeopardize the immune system. Therefore, staying hydrated is an effective measure that can be taken to prevent or treat urinary tract infections. It is recommended that an individual should at least take 5 to 7 cups of water per day. 2. Clean properly. It is important to clean correctly after using the toilet. If possible, clean your private area with clean water and mild soap after using the bathroom. However, if you must use toilet paper, ensure that you wipe from front to back. This reduces the risk of bacteria coming in contact with the urethra and migrating to the urinary tract. Trying to stay clean and dry is one of the ways to prevent urinary tract infections. 3. Avoid excess sugar. One universal truth about bacteria is their affinity for sugar. Your diet and eating habits have a vital role to play in the prevention of UTIs. Sugars give nutrients to bacteria. This means that if you eat a diet rich in sugar, you are simply fortifying the bacteria responsible for some UTIs. It is advisable to eat less sugar when you have a urinary tract infection. 4. Do not use spermicides. Spermicides are a type of birth control put into the vagina prior to sexual intercourse in order to make the sperm ineffective. The downside of using spermicide is that they can remove the physiological protective barriers in the urinary tract. This makes it easier for bacteria to invade the urinary tract and can lead to irritation of the organs of the urinary tract. 5. Use cotton underwear. Cotton underwear helps to make sure the urethra is dry and clean, unlike underwear made from materials such as silk and synthetic fibers, which trap moisture. It is important to note that bacteria thrive when there is moisture. Also, ensure that the underwear you wear is not too tight. This is because tight underwear restricts airflow to the urethra, creating a breeding ground for UTIs. 6. Urinate frequently. If you have a urinary tract infection, it is recommended that you urinate often. This helps to wash out bacteria in the urethra. When you ignore the urge to urinate, it causes bacteria in the urine to be trapped in the bladder. In addition, urinating immediately after sexual intercourse reduces your risk of getting a urinary tract infection. 7. Change sanitary pads and tampons frequently. Pads, especially those made with synthetic materials like nylon, can cause bacteria to infect your external genitalia and urethra. Using tampons put you at even greater risk of getting a UTI than using sanitary pads. This is because tampons are inserted into the vagina. This means that sanitary pads and tampons should be changed frequently, about 3 to 4 hourly, to prevent the growth of bacteria. 8. Don't douche. The urinary tract has its natural flora composed of bacteria. These bacteria are good bacteria, and they prevent the entry of bad bacteria. In women, the vagina cleans itself naturally. However, when you douche the vagina, flush the vagina with soap or vinegar, you not only change the pH of the vagina, but also remove the good bacteria around the urinary tract. Women are advised against douching to avoid urinary tract infections. 9. Eat garlic frequently. Garlic is popular for its antibacterial and antifungal properties. Eating garlic frequently can play a huge role in improving the body's immune system. As a matter of fact, one of the chemical compounds present in garlic, called allicin, is an effective killer of E. coli. E. coli happens to be one of the bacteria responsible for urinary tract infections. 10. Take probiotics as supplements. This is one of the effective home remedies for UTIs. Probiotics are supplements that aid the growth of bacteria. However, it is important that the bacteria in question are good bacteria. When these good bacteria are present in the urinary tract, they make it difficult for bad bacteria to thrive. An example of a probiotic is lactobacillus. 11. Use heat. Hot water bottles, as well as heating pads, can help ease the discomfort caused by most urinary tract infections. For best results, ensure that the temperature of the water being used is not too high that it causes injuries on the skin. Place the hot water bottle or heating pad on the pelvic area for about 15 to 20 minutes. 12. Take cranberry juice. Cranberry juice contains an active ingredient known as proanthocyanidin. This chemical can act as a bacteria repellent. Do note that for optimal results, the cranberry juice should be unsweetened as bacteria flourish in the presence of sugar. Have you ever tried any of these home remedies? Let us know in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please take a quick moment to like and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.